everybody! Happy... What day is it? It's Thursday. I'm already forgetting what days of the week it is this week. Hi everybody, hi. Happy Thursday. I hope everyone's been doing good since I've been away. It's really good to see everybody. I missed you all so much. I hope everyone's been doing good. Welcome in to Justin. Welcome into Blabberly. Welcome into Cyberdon. Welcome in for Taurus. Hi. I apologize for my voice not sounding like it sounds kind of poopy. It's not the greatest, but I have been feeling a lot better today compared to the past couple of days. So, and I really missed everybody, and I really wanted to have a bath. So, like, you know what? We're not gonna do anything too crazy tonight, just because I'm still recovering. But I'm okay. My voice just sounds like garbage, but that's okay. Welcome back. Thank you for Taurus. No, I'm good. Mainly it's just congestion, and it's all kind of moved from like my head to like my chest. So it's kind of just like phlegmy and not super great. But other than that, I'm okay. Like I think it was like Monday or Tuesday. I had like really bad chills, and I had really bad, I think I had a fever at one point, and like that wasn't great. And I was traveling on those days too, which was like, oh, gross. So not the best times, but definitely feel a lot better than I have been the past couple of days. But not all the way there just yet, but we're getting there. We're almost there, hopefully. I got plenty of stuff to tell you. What did I miss? Justin, what did I miss? I did see, sorry. I did see the Google link that you sent me. I tried to open it, but it said I needed permission, so you may have to give me permission to look at the PNGs that you sent. I did try to look at them, but it said I didn't have permission. How can you not tell us your
Finally,
mom?
just in this drawing, the red sibling nuns, though he's doing in a different approach on them.
The red sibling? Wait, my sibling? Just in this drawing, the red sibling nuns. Wait, like is it like as my sibling, but like in a different colored outfit? What do you mean my mom? My mom doesn't stream. What are you talking about? My mother doesn't stream. I don't know where Lyra's getting their information from. My mom doesn't stream. Not as far as I know. Gracie had news while you were gone. What kind of news did Gracie have? It's okay, Bree. I'm glad you survived your cruise. Please don't push yourself. I promise I won't. I promise. I love how the toast is still there, even though my veil is gone. A floating toast. Wow. Amazing. Oh, we have fry pan bread from Australia as the bread of the day today. Yay! I promise though, I won't push myself too hard. That's why tonight I kind of just wanted to do kind of a more like chill stream with just talking about vacation instead of trying to like play a game and try to focus on that. Cause like, I don't know if I could really focus on a game like tonight. So I thought just kind of do just a smaller, just chatting kind of stream tonight. Just kind of talk about vacation. Yeah. But the cruise was really good. I had a lot of fun on the cruise. I can't wait to talk about it with you all tonight. I have a couple of pictures that I took that I was going to show off tonight as well. And I made sure not to put any pictures of myself in there or my husband because that wouldn't be good. So it's only photos that I took of like other things, just not of like me or him. She doesn't, wait, so she does not have hair. You know what to do, guys. Take the hair. Hi, Linky. Happy Thursday. Hope you're having a good one today. Wheat? Yes, wheat. Wheat is good. I know what'll make you feel better. Oh, yes, no hair. I love that. I love that. It's wonderful. Lyra told me your mom's named something about cookies. I have no clue what that's about, Justin. I don't know. I don't quite know. Hi, Bumpy. Happy Thursday. I hope you're having a good one today. Welcome in. Yeah, the nuns. Yeah, more nuns for the Church of Bread. It'd be nice to have a little sister at the Church of Bread. So I'm the head nun. Or I guess my mom's the real head nun. But I'm the head nun. I'm the head nun at the church. Is that right, Father? Right? Mm-hmm. Exactly. Potato bread. I'm Cleverly. Potato bread does sound pretty good right now, though. I could go for a nice Sammy with some potato bread. Like maybe even like lightly toasted potato bread would be good. Hi, Sakura. Happy Thursday. I hope you're having a good one today. Welcome in. Are you sick? I am a little bit sick. Towards the end of my vacation, I ended up catching something. Whether it was something that Alaska gave me or something someone on the cruise gave me. I don't know where I got it, but I did get a little bit of a cold while on the end of my vacation. So I started not feeling super great Saturday afternoon, and it's kind of gone to like today. But I think I've been okay. I've been getting better, which is good. But I am a little not 100% good, but my voice is a little bit gross today. But I am feeling better though. I am taking care of myself for sure. I've been taking some Dayquil and some NyQuil, and I've got my tissue box handy and make sure to drink lots of fluids. Try hot water with honey mixed in. It can help with your throat and voice. Yeah, I got my favorite brand of raspberry tea and peach tea from the store yesterday. So I have that, and our neighbors actually gave us fresh honey because they have a beehive. They gave us a couple pounds of fresh honey, so I put some of that in and drink them. Tea is very good for the throat for sure. But thank you. I am making sure I'm taking care of myself. I'm 14. Happy Thursday. I hope you're having a good one today. Welcome in. Oh my gosh, my high is gonna be really bad. Hi. Oh no, I can't even do a good high. No. Sickness, no. Hi. Oh goodness. Yeah, I really hope my voice gets better over the next couple of days because I hate not sounding good. I hate sounding congested and stuffed up. Oh, you did say that hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate, Popkey. Hydrate. I get it. I get you. But did I miss anything? Hi, Kiva. Happy Thursday. Hope you're having a good one today. Yes, I'm taking care of myself. I promise I am. I did see, Justin, you did send the link again. It looks like I can open it now, which is good. Can't open it now. Wait, what do you mean what happened? What happened? Wait, did I miss something? What happened? Oh no, I'm sorry you're not having a good afternoon, 14. It's just not a good day today, not a good Thursday. I hope tomorrow is at least a little better. Oh, the daily bread register at the same time. Oh yeah, because, so it's something with the timers I have set up and Mix It Up that because I was bald, anything that happened while butter bread was still going on, it doesn't actually trigger until after the timer goes off. So that's why you get like a flood of like, oh, you got your daily bread. Oh, you got your daily bread. Oh, you got your daily bread. It's weird, and I don't know how to like make them work in unison and how that goes. I may have to look into some settings for that, but it's super weird. Super weird. I have 51 friends! Let's go! That's enough for, that's more than a baker's dozen. That's like, oh, hello? tracking. Okay, go. Tracking, please. That's like, I was gonna say 4 baker's dozens, because a baker's dozen is 13. But how many is 13 times 4? That's 2, 1. That would be 50. Actually, that'd be 62, I think. I think I can math. I think I can math. Hi, John. Happy Thursday. Hope you're having a good one today. Welcome in. And thank you for the hydrate. Water. I am making sure I'm staying hydrated and recovering from being sick, because being sick is kind of gross. It's not fun. Definitely not fun. But I'm glad I'm not having any more like aches and chills. That was the worst part of it. Was just like feeling achy all day and like feeling super cold even though it wasn't cold outside. But thankfully I had some ibuprofen with me the whole time, so if I needed it, I took some ibuprofen. But I'm resting up. I'm doing good. It's been 225 days since I followed. It's almost been a whole year, Funky. It's almost been a whole year. What is that, 90 more days? And then it'll be at 365. Yay! So that's like 3 months. Yay! I was able to open up the file, Justin. Yeah. The last link that you said, I was able to open it. So I'll be sure to take a look at it more thoroughly later on. But I was able to open it. I did try again. Yeah. I made someone upset at me because of a joke, and my stream I did earlier was in this. Oh no! What kind of joke was it? Was it something similar to what had happened another time? With like, was it Sonic related the last time? Yeah, I don't like feeling phlegm is bleh. Phlegm is so gross. I once had a sickness so bad that if I moved at all, but my body would shudder with pain. I was bedridden for, oh no, that sounds really bad. Yeah, being sick is definitely not fun. Like, for me, I don't get sick super often, but when I get sick, it kind of hits me really bad. So I think the last time I got sick, I think I had COVID. Don't quite remember. But I think it was like back last September or something. But I don't get sick very often, but when I do get sick, it just kind of hits me like a freight train. And it's not super good. It's not super nice. But we push through, we survive, and we get past it. And it'll be good. I do hope you feel better though, Brie. At least we can vent together, I suppose. Venting is good. Thank you though, 14. Hopefully, at least by this weekend or early next week, I start to feel better. Because I have some things that need to get done that I can't do if my voice sounds like garbage. I have a couple of concerts that I am going to be a part of later on, but I have files due for those towards the end of this month, beginning of next month, and I'm like, I have to be able to sing and have a voice to participate, because if not, then it's not gonna be good. But I'm hoping, sorry, I'm hoping that next week my voice is back and I'm not gross and congested. I'm hoping. All I could do is hope at this point. And also hype myself up on Dayquil and NyQuil. Oh, Gracie's gonna have a baby! Oh, I'll have to tell her congratulations later. Oh, congrats to the two of them. I'm happy for Gracie. I feel like there's a lot of people that are sharing really big milestones like that. Like I know Miss Lala also shared a post that she's also going to be having a child. I know Malfina had made a post of like she had a child back in November and like now she's coming forward and letting people know that like, hey, I was away because I had a kid. But it's really sweet that a lot of like, It's really good just seeing people's families start up and just seeing people be happy. It's so sweet. It's gonna take a few messages to give it. No, you're go 14. The JoJo mobile game. How was it, Justin? Was it good? Did you like it? I haven't been able to play much on my phone this past week because I was on a boat and I didn't have signal on the boat most of the days, so I couldn't really get on the internet. So this week like Tuesday, I was like finally able to have internet back. So I was like, yes, I'm back. I'm not on a boat anymore. It was funny because COVID struck me. Oh, having COVID is not great. But I had no side effects other than I lost my sense of smell, but once it passed, it healed my cough. It healed your coughing? It's like, did you have coughing and then you got COVID and then like when you recovered from COVID, you didn't have coughing anymore? How interesting, huh? Hi, Texas. Happy Thursday. We're having a good one today. Welcome in. What have we called this new PNG pawn because it's Italian for bread? Pawn is bread in Italian, that is true. I based it off the part 5 art style. Perhaps, but perhaps. I do like a good pawn. Pawn is good, bread is good. I like bread. I went to one of my streamer friends because they were streaming. They have an exercise regime and I figured, let's make a silly joke while redeeming it. Yeah, that seems fair. That seems understandable. So I redeemed it and I said, do everything. Oh, like, what do you mean, like, do everything? Was it like, do they have like a set thing? Like, set number of things they do for that redeem? Like, okay, like, when you redeem this, you get like jumping jacks or sit-ups or push-ups or something like that. And then he said that wasn't an option. And then I said, oh man. Then said not to be, well, you didn't, no, did you? I then got discouraged, picked an option that was on the redeem, apologized, and left by lurking. Well, wait, so there was a list of things for the redeem that you could pick. Well, maybe, I mean, he didn't have to say it like that. You were just kind of like, oh yeah, maybe do everything. You're just like, nah, he could have just left it at like, nah, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna do that. I don't really think he needed to say what he said, but that doesn't seem super great. I mean, you were just trying to be fun and make the stream lighthearted. Nothing seemed bad about that. Hope you're feeling well. Thank you, Texas. I'm slowly recovering from being sick, but I missed you all too much to keep the doors to mass closed any longer. So tonight we're gonna have a smaller stream. A smaller and probably not as higher energy as before until I'm fully recovered. But I wanted to see everybody. I miss you all. I missed everybody. She finally stated she doesn't want to be the next Ryan's World or Evan too when it comes to the chat on the internet.
Oh, divine dough of the day, help me rise like the happy little roll and stay soft, warm, and gloriously unburned. Sprinkle me with joy, butter me with kindness, and keep my crumbs cute. Amen, and bless the buns.
Bless the buns. We always gotta bless our bread. Very important that we have blessed bread every single day. Yeah. Hi Acid, hi Claw. Happy Thursday. I hope you're both doing good today. She just wants the internet to know that the child exists. That's it. Yeah, that's fair. Like, I feel bad for a lot of these kids growing up and their parents kind of like force them on the internet and they like make videos and like they're all over the internet now. It's like, everybody doesn't need to know about your child. It's good to like let people aware, like, oh yeah, like you're gonna have a kid, like that's amazing. But like, you don't need to put them on the internet for everybody to see. Like, you don't have to do that. I feel like that's what a lot of people tend to do, and it's like, but you don't have to. Don't exploit your children on the internet. It's not, don't do that. They just want to grow up normal. Like, think about the times before the internet when people had kids. Like, you were posting them all over, like, AOL, or were you? Like, Skype and all that? No. It's basically what I said. It was just, I hate that it doesn't basically. Sorry. Does it give you the option to switch to dub I just get on the main cover art. It showed in part 6. Style at part 4. We started part 6? What? Why part 6? That seems weird. For example, if you pick sit-ups, it's like 15 or something. Okay, well that makes sense. Like, okay, I'll do 15 sit-ups, sure. Yeah. Cryo! Happy Thursday, Cryo! I hope you're having a good one today. Thank you so much for the race up. We got 17 friend streak. The only part 2 character I unlocked with Lisa. I haven't got Caesar yet. You gotta get him. When you get him, you gotta send me a picture. I gotta see my boy in the game. My entire family was suffering while I was walking around, barely affected by it. I had a cough, got COVID. My cough got a little icky. Once it passed, my cough disappeared. Well, that's kind of nice. That it kind of like all of the sickness kind of resolved itself once it finally passed. That's good. Good. I'm glad you're doing good. No problem. Hi, Claw. Hi. Promise, I don't know if he knew I was joking or if he was joking himself. Maybe he might not have known that you meant it in a joking manner. I do like the layout of the loading screen. Ooh, I will have to check it out for myself. I've been wanting to check it out, but because I had no internet, I was like, oh, I can't play the Fun Jojo game. I also downloaded the Fire Emblem mobile game as well. So I was like, dang, I forgot this was a thing like a couple years ago. So now I have that to play as well. Sorry. Oh, hi. Oh my goodness, my high sounds absolutely horrid. I can't do like super high pitched with my throat being messed up. So sorry you're sick. That's okay, Claw. I appreciate the sentiment. I'm getting better though. I would like to be better by next week, but I'm taking it easy. I have to take it easy the past couple of days. What's funny, Ryan supports parents and originally were in it to support his kids' popularity, and then over time became the parents using not the financial gain. No, not the how could they do that? Like, why exploit your child on the internet? That's not cool, man. Don't use your child as a cash cow. No, bad. Stinger! Hi, Stinger! Happy Thursday! I hope you're having a good one today. I am unfortunately a little bit sick, but I have been recovering. I'm actually feeling, I say that and I cough. I'm doing a lot better today compared to when I was at the beginning of the week. I've been okay. I hope you've been okay. I hope you've been having a good one. I guess so, but I don't know. I'm just tired of being myself, man. I can't be myself without getting a person upset at me. Maybe, and it might not even be my place to say it, but like, this is my opinion. I don't know, maybe, how do I want to phrase this? I mean, there's nothing wrong with being yourself. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being yourself. It just seems like maybe it was just like, maybe like a poorly timed moment where like maybe, or like it was miscommunicated in a way where like your intention for what you were trying to do was not interpreted the way the other person meant for it to be interpreted. I wouldn't say you need to stop being yourself. Absolutely not. Being yourself is what makes you most unique. But it just seems like a lot of the times it's been a case of misinterpretation and miscommunication, where you're intending for something to go about a certain way, but the recipient or the other person is not taking in your words as how you meant them to be relayed to them. Cause like, we can think about like, oh yeah, like you say something and you mean it with like a certain intent, like, oh yeah, it's supposed to be funny, it's just supposed to be a joke. But then the other person may not see it as such. It's like, So, I don't know, it's always kind of good to communicate. Even like small things like that, just so like both sides kind of are on the same wavelength in terms of like, oh yeah, this is what this was supposed to be. It's like, oh yes, now I see this is what this was supposed to be. 54 points until potato bread. Potato. Wait, does that mean I'm a baked potato now because I got butter on my head? Do I need the rest of the fixings like cheese and bacon bits? Yeah, yeah, I do like me a good baked potato. Baked potato, really nice. Get some butter, get some sour cream, get some cheese, get some bacon, get even a little bit of chive going on. That is real good. From my earlier message, I'm meeting like how one of the nuns could be like a monk. A monk? Like a brother of the church? Another one could be a cleric, just the idea of different, of different non-equivalents together. So not all nuns, but like religious based. Oh, that'd be an interesting thought. But then you have to think, how many different kinds of religious figures are there throughout all of the world and throughout all different religions? I think it could be a really cool idea. I just don't know, like, how many different kinds of religious figures are there in the world? I would be curious to know exactly if there is a definite number or not. Yeah. But it sounds cool. I like it. I like it. Picasso. I may need to take more water breaks tonight than I'm used to taking, but I got my nice water bottle here, so we're good. I'm putting them like in the same formula as Jenny Wakefield's sisters. Yeah, but because they're all her sisters, but they all are shaped very differently. They're body types, but they're still a part of. Yeah, exactly, just like that. They're all sisters, and sisters don't have to look alike. They can all look slightly different, but they're still family. Yeah, I kind of like that. It's kind of nice. Kind of nice having a different kind of vibe. Because I mean, we could all look like me. We could all have similar dresses and similar hairdos, but where's the fun in that? You need to have more originality. Gotta be creative with the sisters of the Church of Ray. Oh yeah, so now we can, let me show you my pictures from the cruise. Because we went on, what we did is we traveled up to Vancouver. And it was my first time in Canada. And I thought customs was gonna be not confusing, but like kind of long in Canada, because the first time I went through customs was when we went to Japan, and that was a bit hectic. So I was like, oh no, what's the customs in Canada gonna be like? It really wasn't that bad though. We literally got off the plane, they sent us off to a kiosk and we had to fill out some information, show our passports, and then we had to show an officer, and it was like, okay, you're good to go. It was like, that wasn't bad at all. That wasn't that bad. So from Vancouver, we then ported out of Vancouver, and then we traveled up to Alaska, up the coast of Alaska. And Alaska is huge. Like, we didn't even get to like the mainland Alaska. We were up along the rightmost part of Alaska, which is like a little like island. So that's where the capital is located. So we went to see some glaciers one day, and then we traveled to 3 different cities. We went to Skagway one day, we went to Juneau, which is the capital, another day, and then we went to Ketchikan for the 3rd day. So we saw 3 different Alaskan cities, which is really cool because all of them kind of had a different feel to them, which was nice. I've been summoned. Oh, from the muscle ladies, I see. Hi, Spamton. Happy Thursday. We're having a good one today. Welcome in. Sorry. I decided to make the monk a steam bun muscle girl who's like caring about the other patrons of the church. She's like the eldest. The eldest! Big sister. But like, is it between your power and Brownie Bozo in terms of strength? Oh, so am I stronger? You just barely see her because she's always riding the world in neighboring towns, and every time she's like, I'm doing something. Oh, so I don't see her too much because we're kind of not crossing paths as much as we would because we're always doing different things. Okay, I like that. I smell what a monk. Yeah, my monk sister. So, funny thing they told us on the cruise was if you take Alaska and you cut it in half, the state of Texas would only be the 3rd largest state. Like, Alaska is pretty big. Like, they were saying Alaska roughly has, I think it was like 600,000 square miles. Whereas Texas only has about 200,000 square miles. So if you cut Alaska in half, it would be Alaska half 1, Alaska half 2, and then Texas. And the order of the biggest states in the United States. Which is crazy to think, because I don't even think Alaska was that big, because like when you look at like a United States map, they usually put Alaska in like the corner with Hawaii, and they both have them kind of small. So it's like, oh, it's not that big. Alaska's pretty big. Alaska is a huge state, and we didn't even see like half of the state. We only saw like about 6%, they were saying. Like, we only saw about 6% of the state of Alaska. So there's so much more we had not seen on our cruise, but what we did see was really cool. Hi, Cogbone! Happy Thursday! Hope you're having a good one today. Welcome in. Sorry for coughing. They got Deadpool in the new Marvel fighting game. They got Deadpool doing a Dio reference, and actually got him voicing the reference for the actual Japanese. Gosh. Wait, who the heck is Dio's voice actor? Because I'm thinking, I always confused because Daisuke Ono is Jotaro's voice actor. But who the heck Dio? So Dio's Japanese voice actor? Or are you talking about Patrick Sabat, who is the English voice actor for Dio? Like, are you talking about Takehito Koyasu? No, not. It's Patrick Seitz is the English voice actor for Dio, not the person I said. I got that brain fog, man. The brain fog. It was acquired from the Russian Empire because they couldn't protect the territory. Yeah! They told us that the United States purchased Alaska from Russia for 2 cents an acre, which I think was roughly around, I want to say $13 million, which seems like quite a lot of money. But like 2 cents an acre is pretty good deal. Pretty good. Patrick Sabat is not. Yeah, he voices something else. Matt Mercer voices. Oh, Matt Mercer versus English Chitara. You're combining 2 different people. No, I am combining 2 different people. You're right. You're right. And still shopping this. But I'm thinking I'm making the cleric like a young kid fangirl of you. I'm a fangirl! I'm your biggest fan! And they just didn't know that you were a nun, so they think you're a cleric and try to dress up like, wait, that's so cute! That's adorable! I'm your biggest fan! I like that one, Justin. Surprisingly, it did not rain really during our trip. They told us that usually Alaska, it's raining 300 days out of the year, but our weather was super nice. I want to say our weather in Ketchikan was probably the nicest day out of the trip because it was slightly warmer that day and the sun was out. So I want to say it was probably like low 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Which I don't know what that is in Celsius. It's nice. Nice temperature. But no rain really. I think really the only rain we had was it was kind of misty the day we went to Juneau. It was misty in the morning, but the rest of the day turned out really good. No like major rain at all. So I'm super thankful for the weather we had. Oh, and then oil, and then they had the gold rush. And then everyone's there for gold. Yeah, Patrick Seitz also voices, I believe, Gamagori in the Kill la Kill dub, which Kill la Kill, great dub. It's probably one of my favorite dubs of anime of all time. Mr. UK, where's your rain? You're known for your rainy weather, but we weren't in the UK. We were in Alaska, not the UK. Although it does say it rains pretty like all the time in the United Kingdom. But yeah, it said Alaska usually rains around 300 days out of the whole year, but we happened to miss the rain, which was super nice for us. Also, they told us that Alaska is the second biggest rainforest in the entire world, and I'm like, I didn't know Alaska was considered a rainforest. There's like a little island in Alaska that is considered a rainforest by definition. Because I always thought rainforests were tropical, but apparently Alaska counts. Alaska's definitely not tropical by any means. Patrick said Oyster is Master Mayonnaise in the English. Master Mayonnaise! Master Mayonnaise! Why is that his name? Why is it Master Mayonnaise? But let me show you some pictures now that I kind of gave you some background. If I could hit the right button, that would be great. Yeah, I can hit the right button. Yay! So, I will just go through some of the photos that I saved to my computer. So I didn't save all of them. I saved the ones that didn't have my face in it. So I didn't want to have to cover my face up again. So these are just ones that I took on my phone.
I'll be honest, I don't understand why people don't like women with ABS. I understand like if she's like a curvy tone with like an hourglass and built thighs and the things people call women if they look like freaking David Goggins, then I get it. But a woman who is tall or works out here and there should not be bullied.
No, everyone's allowed to like who they want to like. I don't see anything wrong with that. As long as it's like not anything like illegal or not good. Like women with abs, there's nothing wrong with women with abs. Women are allowed to have abs. Men are allowed to have abs. Women are allowed to have a little bit of chub. Men are allowed to have a little bit of chub. It's okay. It's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Just as long as everyone's of age, then that's the most important thing. Yeah. Hi, Kirby. Happy Thursday. We're having a good one today. Welcome in. Speaking about wrestlers, one wrestler voices the Hood in Wait, which wrestler? Granted, I don't know like barely anything about wrestlers other than like The Undertaker, but that was it. Ah, where'd I go? Hello?
Also, Bree, I'm on the run for napalming a building.
What do you mean you're on the run for Nate? Oh, I'm huge. Hold up. Father, but what do you mean you're on the run for napalming it? Where did you get napalm from? Father, I told you to take care of the church while I was gone, not cause more chaos. Is that something I have to clean up now? Do I have to clean up more mess from you, Father? Better not. Better not. The monk has a midriff. What do you mean? You're not allowed to show tummy at the church. No, you gotta be covered up. Yeah. Napalm. Who gave you napalm? Father, you're supposed to keep watch of the church while I was gone. That was your one rule. That was your one task, is to watch over the church.
Brownie Bozo was crying the whole time you were gone on your pilgrimage and singing emo songs for some reason.
Aww, Brownie Bozo missed me. Aww, that's very sweet of her. I didn't think she would miss me. But sorry for coughing. Try to cough away from the microphone. If I don't have time to mute it, which I have not had time to mute the microphone. Yes, Blubberly, now that I'm back, I should be back for the foreseeable future. I don't see myself going on any more big trips this year, so I should be more available now that I'm done with all my big vacations. Yes. I want to see it. Whenever you get around to it, please don't feel like you need to rush. My voice is still recovering. My throat's still a little bit scratchy and I'm a little bit congested, but the congestion has kind of moved from like my head to like my chest, so sometimes it's a little harder to like breathe, so I just gotta, if I'm talking fast, sometimes I just kind of have to like take a moment to like get a deep breath before I keep talking again, and I sound super stuffed up. But I'm feeling a lot better than I was on Saturday. I'm definitely feeling better than before. She falls into the villain where she sees her enemy as her rival and she feels empty when that equation.
I took a WW2 napalm and threw it at a build, causing it to go boom. I might do it with a nuke next.
No, no, Father, you're not allowed to have bad things. No, you're gonna go in the time. Do you want to go in the timeout corner? Do you really want to go back to the timeout corner? I don't think you do. I don't think you want to wear the hat and go back to the bad corner, the naughty corner. You don't want to go back there, Father. Don't make me put you there. Aw, Brownie Bozo. She feels empty when her end and when the equation is gone. But I'm back! I'm back! I should be here to stay, as long as I keep recovering. Said to his sisters, I don't want to suffer through school again. No, Kirby! Does school go back next week, or are you already back in school this week? The mobile game can only go up through 1 through 6. Okay, we got part 2 in there though, so that's good. Wait, but Johnny's not even in there. No, part 7. The JoJo guy I was talking to said that they were supposed to. Yeah, why did they stop at part 6? Why did they not go to part 7? Have you tried a Vicks steam thing? Oh, like a humidifier? We don't have a humidifier at home, but I used to have a humidifier growing up. But I remember you put like the Vicks in one part of it and it like the mist would come up and it would like incorporate the Vicks in the mist and it would be really, really good. I don't have a humidifier. I keep meaning to get a humidifier for whenever I'm sick, but I always forget. But it's been on the list of things to get as a humidifier. But I use Vicks Vapor Rub like every night. My mom would use it growing up, and I kind of followed in her footsteps, and I also use Vicks Vapor Rub every night. So I always put some a little bit like under my nose. Sometimes I'll put it on my chest. If I'm really sick, sorry, I need a drink of water. If I'm really sick, sometimes I'll put it on the bottoms of my feet and then put on long white socks and go to bed. That's supposed to help. I do very much like Vicks Vapor Rub. There's a timeout corner. There's always been a timeout corner. Always. I just haven't utilized it enough. Hi, Cappy and Night. Happy Thursday. Hope you're having a good one today. Welcome in. School started yesterday. My classes aren't bad, but I don't want to be there. No, you got this, Kirby. You got this. Just imagine. School's gonna fly by so fast. It's gonna go by so fast. You're not even gonna have time to worry about it. It's gonna be a good year. Please tell me you have a warm cup of tea with you. No. I have my water next to me, but I didn't make myself a cup of tea. You're gonna make me laugh. Stop. I do need to get a humidifier. That is on the list of things to get is a humidifier. Probably because part 7 anime is that, yeah, it's not fully adapted yet, so I can see why they didn't do part 7. That makes sense though. If they did have part 7 fully animated, maybe they would have included it. They're doing esports again this year, so I'm gonna do that. That'll be fun. That sounds like it'll be a good time, Kirby. Hi, Uksum. Happy Thursday. We're having a good one today. What do you mean I don't have a cookie, Mom? What are you talking about? Who is this? I don't have a cookie, Mom, Justin. What are you talking about? Hi, Ultimate. Happy Thursday. Hope you're having a good one today. Yeah, I was getting ready to show off some photos that I took during my Alaska trip. Because I compiled a lot of the ones that I took, minus the ones that have my face in them. In a small little showcase to show you all just some of the things I did on the vacation. Also, thank you for the hydrate, Galahad. Happy Thursday. We're having a good one today. I definitely am gonna need a lot more water tonight with all the talking and the slight shortness of breath. I'm doing okay, Gabby and I. Definitely a lot better than I was the beginning of the week. Beginning of the week was a little more iffy with fevers and chills and trippy nose and sneezing, but now it's more so just I've had. Thank you for the Hepathy roll. Now it's more so the congestion's kind of moved to my chest. And my throat's still kind of scratchy, so I don't really sound the best, but I'm feeling better than I was. Just not fully 100% yet. Bria, I have to do everything in this shit. Hey, I'll go make myself a cup of tea when the ads happen. So I'll make sure I have a cup of tea with me, okay? Does that work? I got 9 minutes. I'll go make myself a cup of tea. Is that okay? Did I do that? Hi, Rabbit. Happy Thursday. Hope you're having a good one today. Maybe happy Monday. No, that's a Monday. I'm alive and you're sounding moldy bread. I hope you feel better. Thank you, Rabbit. I do kind of feel like moldy bread today. I feel like I've been putting like moldy bread the past couple of days. That's a good way to put it, though. I'm feeling bad as moldy bread. What do you mean, Father? What do you mean, Father does things? Father sometimes does things, but they're not always the best thing. You sound like you're dying. No, I actually sound better than I did. I promise. I promise I sound a lot better than I was at the beginning of the week. I just don't sound all the way there yet. And I have a little bit of shortness of breath with all the talking, but that's okay. I just gotta pace myself and just take things a little bit slower tonight compared to how I was when I'm not sick. Your cough sounds like it could be helped by menthol cough drops dissolved in water. Put 2 in a cold water bottle and won't taste good, but for talking and sore throats. I do have a whole bag of like honey lemon cough drops that I've kind of been like eating the whole week. But I do have those as well. Thank you though for the suggestion, Blabberly. I haven't thought about putting them in a water bottle.
Hello R4, I have trained the plus highs how to gamble, but sadly they keep eating the poker chips. Oh, and don't tell Bree I sneaked into any of the casinos when she wasn't looking.
Father, you're napalming things. You're going to casinos. What part of watch the church while I'm away did you not understand? None of this sounds like you were watching the church. What the heck? Smash Bros. And Mario Kart are gonna go crazy because I'm basically a god. Wait, who's your main in Smash? Is it Kirby? If it's not Kirby, I'll be sad. Actually, I have a thermal mug to drink hot beverages slowly without getting cold. Ooh, a thermal mug is actually a really good thing to have. A Scary Monsters arc is what people are saying the stage 2 and 3 will end at. Oh, for part 7? He only does the fun stuff. Sure, fun. I was very close to raining bread upon you, but I won't do it to a sick Braille. Aw, thanks, Zero. I appreciate it. You can still pelt me in the head with bread if you want, I understand. I can't wait for the food combo. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to make that into a stream or if I just want to make it into like a video for YouTube, because I would still have to figure out how to actually like how to set that up for like a stream. So I'm still debating on the fact of whether I want it to be a stream or if I would just record everything and then make it like a video. I'm still teetering on the thought, but I do have responses from the forum, which is good. A lot of different options that people had submitted. Some pretty good ones, some I have questions about. Some I got some questions. I need to build infrastructure in this silly block game. You gotta get the infrastructure. Cappy and I, you gotta get it. You're gonna get it. You're gonna do it. You know what? Hear me out. Tea with some spearmint and honey. Okay, spearmint's the best kind. I'm telling you now. Spearmint is the best kind of mint. Moldy bread Brielle could be a I do actually. That was our Halloween costume for my PNG. So when I was still a PNG tuber, I had a Halloween costume that was basically like a non-zombie, and she was moldy bread. I could show her off at some point, but we're not close enough to Halloween to show her off. But she was just a PNG. Not an actual like live 2D model or anything like that. I cast level 4 healing. I'll take it. I'll take it. Hi, Terror. Happy Thursday. I hope you're having a good one today. Welcome in. No, I think it's just a cold. I don't think it's COVID. Granted, I didn't take a COVID test because I didn't think I needed to take a COVID test. I don't feel as bad as when I did when I had COVID, but I think it's just a minor cold. I think it started off as like allergies because when I was in Ketchikan, I think it all started at Ketchikan. I was like sneezing all day, and usually I only sneeze when it's like really bad pollen in the air. But then it progressed to like really sore throat and fever and chills. So I'm like, maybe it is cold. Preach, preach. I made Pikachu in Smash. Nice, nice. Skimdy bop bop ba da bop ba da ba. You trained the plushies to gamble. How could you? Skibbity bop da da. And how did he get the past? How did he get the past the? I don't know. You're asking me? I wasn't here. I was gone. You're asking me? Hi, Hug Wizard. Hi. Happy Thursday. I hope you're having a good one today. Welcome in, Raiders. For those that don't know, my name is Brielle and I'm a nun serving the Church of Bread. It's good to see everybody tonight. Apologies for the kind of garbage sounding voice. I'm just recovering from being sick, but please don't mind my garbage sounding voice. I usually don't sound like this, but I still remember how to do a shout out. Let's go! Let's go for Taurus! Hug Wizard, how was your stream? I hope you had a good one tonight. What were you up to? We gotta go now, shower and go to bed. Good luck with the rest of school this week, Kirby. It's gonna be good, I just know it. Have a good rest of your Thursday night. Thank you for stopping in. Peppermint's a bit too strong. The spearmint is comfort. I love spearmint. Spearmint is so good. Like peppermint, it's good, but it's a little strong. And then winter mint, it's super strong. I don't like it. I played Kirby occasionally because my secondary. I main Dr. Mario. Oh, Kirby was always my main in Smash. I was always Kirby, and then I would just spam the hammer. I would always spam the hammer. I'm a Bowser man, but I do dabble in other characters. That's fair. I usually do Kirby, and then I do Robin as my backup. Still no soggy bread option. Shaking my head, no soggy bread. But you could just hydrate me like that. Hydrate. Yeah, drink hydrate. Thank you for hydrate. Oh yeah, wait, I was supposed to go make... Okay, I had 2 minutes, and I'll go make some tea. I had 2 minutes, and then I'll go put on some tea. You need to rest. He's like, I have been resting. I promise I have been resting. I just really missed everybody, so I wanted to do like a recap of my vacation tonight and just do kind of a smaller stream. But I promise I have been resting. Why? And have butter. I can't wait for May to come again. Summer's gonna be, yay! Summer's gonna be so good. You just gotta get through the school year and then you'll be good to go. I was hosting my podcast, Cafe of the Void. I was having a nice episode with the lovely Avis Snow. Oh, that sounds really good, Hug Wizard. I hope the talk show was really good. How is the talk show going? How is your podcast going? Do you have that many episodes in your podcast? Did you just start the podcast within the past, like, couple months or so? Like, it's a fairly newer thing, is it not? Spearmint in Spanish in Hierba buena. The good herb. The good herb. I like that. Only one delicacy that can taste good soggy, and that's a fruity pebble. Okay, I do like soggy fruity pebbles in milk. I will eat that one soggy. The butter helps your sore throat. Does it? I thought dairy was bad for a sore throat. I thought dairy was bad. We're only a month away until I know, one more month. One more month. It's going amazing. It's now at 56, but 56? Wait, that's really good. It's new, but going really strong. That's amazing, Hawk Wizard. That's so good. So Brielle Panda is pronounced Penny. Oh, Penny. 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 But they emphasize the E. Ah, I see. Okay, wait, while the ads are going, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go make myself a quick cup of tea. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. am back, and I have made a cup of tea. I actually got my favorite tea brand. It's called Celestial, and I got a peach one. I like the peach tea. Yeah. I'm letting the tea bag steep in the water, so I have to wait a little bit to drink my tea. But if you dehydrate, I'll drink tea alongside my water. I have that. Also, have a good luck, sir. Thank you so much again. I really appreciate it. So the banana no Kinder Joy is. I thought it was German. I thought Kinder Joy, like Kinder Eggs, I thought they were a German thing. It's Italian? Oh, according to Cake Haiku. Remember, Haiku means plan. I made sure to put some honey in my tea as well. So I'm letting that steep so the tea flavor comes out. But we have that. So I gotta let it go and then I have warmth and it'll be good. Thank you, Freya. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me to get tea. I forgot to get tea. Nutella is German, or at least something close to it. I thought Nutella was the Italian one, and Kinder Eggs were German. I thought. Because I thought Kinder meant something in German. Thought. Maybe. But anyway, yeah, plane! This is our view from the plane. So instead of a direct flight, we had to do a couple of connecting flights, which was a bit annoying because connecting flights can be a little tricky depending on how much time you have in between your flights. But this was the view from the window, and I always really liked taking photos out of the windows of planes as a kid, just because the clouds look really, really cool. Like, wow, like look at the plane, look at the clouds, look how close we are, look how high up we are in the sky. So that's really cool. And then, this was a tribal waterfall in the Vancouver airport, which I thought was really, really cool. So like this whole wall was like a fountain. So there's water dripping from the wall into like a river that ran through to like a waterfall in the airport, which I was like, wow, that's really cool. And I really liked the pattern on the big wheel fountain. So I took a picture of that. They're like airplanes in the night sky, like shooting stars. I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Good song, good song. Do you know why the British changed coffee to tea? Wait, they changed coffee to tea? What do you mean they changed it? Weren't they just always drinking tea? I didn't think England was known for coffee. Oh, and then here's our boat. We were on a Disney cruise. So we went on the Disney Wonder, and it was really cute. On the back of the boat, they had Donald Duck. It looked like he was like painting the boat, painting the logo. And then one of his nephews was trying to like cut the rope, like, oh, Uncle Donald, I'm gonna get you. And he's like, don't do it. Don't do it. It was a really cool view of the boat. And then I was on top of the boat at this point. We had boarded the boat. So this was a panoramic shot of the port in Vancouver that we were at. So like there was like a shipping yard over here. Like this is the front of the boat, and this was like the plaza at the port where like you like got prepped to get onto the boat at. Change their consume of coffee to tea. No, what? I didn't know they used to drink coffee. You know what's funny about the British? They go to India to pillage their spices, but they use none of it. They don't use any spices. But spices are so good. There's a genius way why are they yellow? Why is that? But not all the spices are yellow. Yeah, but I thought the panoramic shot was kind of cool because like we were on the boat at this point and just like looking out and just seeing all of this from the top of the boat. And our boat there were 10 floors of our boat and we were on the topmost floor, but just seeing out into like the ocean was like really, really cool. It was like, I've never been this close to the, I mean, I've been to like the beach before, but the water was always like brown and murky, but like this water was like more blue, and I was like, oh, always wanted to go to like a beach or something that had like blue water. They're yellow because the color theory yellow is the most vibrant that could pop out and grab your attention. That's true. That's true. And then we had a day at sea because we were traveling up from Vancouver up to Alaska. So like just taking a picture of like some of like the mountains that were on the way to Alaska was really cool. And like seeing all of the mountain ranges, seeing like how misty it was towards the top of the mountain was really, really cool to see. I really liked seeing all of this. Because like where I'm from, you don't get to see views like this. So just being able to see mountain ranges like that was like really nice. Like a nice change of scenery. They consumed a lot of coffee, but their coffee plantation in India suffered from a fungus. Oh no! So at the time they didn't have the means to fight the disease, so they changed it to tea instead so they kept consuming it. Oh, so they never went back to coffee. They always just stuck with tea after they changed. Huh. I did not know that. Matt Groening made the Simpsons yellow to make sure nobody's clicking off this because everybody gotta watch the Simpsons. Gotta watch it. They're bright yellow. Gotta watch it. I think my tea is good. I smell the peach flavor, which is good because peach is delicious. Now I have to move the tea bag away from my keyboard, and I have tea. Ah, it's good tea. I love this brand of tea so much. It's really good. Especially the fruit teas. Fruit ones are the best. When we made the cough drop dissolve in the tea. I mean, I have lemon honey cough drops, but I don't know if they'd pair well with my nice peach flavor. I don't know about that. I could, but I already put honey in my tea. So if I make another one tomorrow, maybe I'll try that. Might be kind of strong because they're like menthol cough drops. Oh, the great outdoors. The outdoors are actually super, like growing up, I didn't go outside a whole lot. So I kind of like missed out on like the experience of like outside. But like, I don't like camping. I don't like camping outside. But like just seeing nature and seeing these kind of views is really nice. I like that part of being outside, but I don't like camping. I'm not a huge camping person. What's kind of ironic, Merrick gets that tea because of taxes into the Boston River, but years later we go back to drinking tea. We go back to the tea! You can't escape the tea. Tea is just too good. It's too good. And then we saw this big mountain. It was really cool in the water. I was like, oh, big mountain. I do love camping, but I always choose places that have a shower. Yeah, I don't want to be like outside in the nature, sleeping on the ground. That's just not for me. I remember when I was little, I went camping once, and I got really, really sick from camping. And my mother said, you're never going camping again. So I kind of just had that stigma of like, camping makes me sick, so no camping outside. Ah, tea. I like tea. I think I got honey on the cup though, because now my hand's sticky. Oh, and then one of the days we actually went up to like this glacier, which was really interesting. Because I'd never seen a glacier before. And I always imagine like, oh, like the glaciers and like pictures and stuff. Like, oh, it's like white, like it's ice. Like, there's nothing special about it. It was blue. The ice was blue. I was like, wait, really? It's blue? So it kind of was like the photographs were like, I think the blue ice is from like, the longer it sits in the water, the deeper in color it gets. So like it goes from like white to blue, I believe. Somebody told me some compelling arguments why white design Jotaro is the what? I got the adult Jotaro? And here's a closer up view of the glacier, but like the blue colors of the ice. You don't get to see stuff like this every day. Like ice, you would just freeze water in like an ice cube tray and you get clear ice. But like this is ice that sat for years and years and years and years. And we got a chance to see it. Now I was on the boat. I didn't get to go up to the glacier and see it, although there was like an excursion you can do where you could get off of the big boat and go onto a smaller boat and go up and see the glacier, but I didn't do that. We just saw it from the boat. But like this is using my 5x zoom on my camera. But I'd say I got a pretty good photo. I said it pretty good. And then one of the days, this was the day we were in Skagway. So one of the adventures that we did is we got to like pan for gold. So what we did is we got to tour a dredge. And what the dredge was, they were telling us, so what the dredge would do is it would dig up the dirt and the dirt would go into these little buckets here. And then it would dump onto a conveyor belt that was like shaking, and it would agitate the dirt to dump the like looser rocks, the smaller rocks, and potentially gold nuggets down into a flat layer below that would go into a big like tumbling container. And then that's how they would pan out the gold from like the bigger rocks and the bigger dirt. So we didn't get to use something like this. Like this dredge is out of commission. It's all mine. We did get to pan for some gold though. What they did is they taught us a method of how to pan for gold. So there was like a circular pan and it was filled with dirt, and they told us what to do. Like we had to fill it with water and you shake it a whole bunch so you get like the smaller pieces towards the bottom of the bowl, and you get the bigger, more like rougher rocks at the top. You're shaking it in the water, and then you like tilt your bowl at an angle and dunk it in the water a couple of times to get some of the bigger items out of your bowl and into the water. Dunk it, and then you tilt your bowl and you swirl a little bit of water in it, and then you sift through what's left to see if you find any gold. Now, we did find some gold, but instead of like gold nuggets, they were gold flakes. So we each got a bowl with some dirt in it, and we each got to pan for some gold. So what I did, I ended up getting, I want to say like 7 or 8 like gold flakes in my container. And when you get the gold after you're done, you go to the shop, and the shop will count up how much gold you have and weigh it to see how much money, what the equivalent money-wise of gold that you have. So mine, for the couple of flakes that I found, they said I found about $17 worth of gold. I was like, wow, $17 worth of gold. That's crazy. Which is almost equivalent of like 0.01 grams of gold. Why do I know this? Is because when I went to Japan and I went to the pachinko parlor, instead of money, they can't give you money out. What they do is they cash you out in gold. So I won about $20 worth of gold at the pachinko parlor in Japan. So they gave me a little memento, and it had a little bar of gold in it that was 0.01 grams of gold. And if I wanted money for it, I would have to go across the street and exchange the gold for money, but I kept the gold because the gold was a cooler souvenir than just like 2,000 yen. So I kept the gold. So that was about $20 worth. So I got probably about like 0.007 grams of gold, which was about $17, which I was impressed on because I found gold. You can't say that you're like everybody else, you find gold every day. Nope. So that was a fun thing to do. I cast fireball. I boo-boo. Happy Thursday. It's Friday for you. It's Friday. If you had a good Thursday yesterday, welcome in. I finally found out that why part 4 is the best part. What is part 4 is the best part? I beg to differ. I beg to differ. We got fry pan bread from Australia as the bread of the day today. There's multiple times to get more gold. That's what Alaska's kind of known for. It's like the gold rush, because everyone kind of like abandoned everything. Like, we're gonna go to Alaska and get gold and we're gonna get rich. The funny thing is though, they told us that like most of the people that went to Alaska did not get rich. There was only probably about like 3% of people that actually like made a profit going to Alaska and mining for gold, that actually found something worthwhile. Enough for a falloper ringer necklace. Exactly. We actually did get a little pendant to put, ow, my head. We actually did get a little pendant to put the gold flakes in. So that was really cool to get. So we have a little pendant with all of our gold flakes in it. So close to getting the din. I did it though. It's Friday for you, boo boo. It's Friday. Brielle, the golden sister. It's me. I'm gold. Hi, Ben. Happy Thursday. I hope you're having a good one today. Welcome in. No worries, Fufu. All good. Let me get another sip of tea. Tea's good. The characters are explored and developed so much more than the other parts, so by the time we get to the final part of the story in part 4, when you're leaving the town, you felt like your best friend that you're leaving, even though you had a good run with them, rather than just the other parts. It's just what we got to do, and then we're out. That's fair, yeah. It kind of felt more like a full story. Like a much more down-to-earth story in part 4 compared to like the rest of the parts. Because the rest of them just kind of felt like, go do the thing, go do the thing, go do the thing, go do the thing. Whereas part 4 was like, yeah, there was actually like connections being made in part 4. You could probably gain more money selling stuff that miners need than going to search for. Exactly. They were also telling us, so like back in the day, you couldn't just go to Alaska and go mine for gold. Or like even across into Canada to go mine for gold. Like there was a rule. You had to bring like 1 ton of materials with you before they would even let you cross into like Alaska, like from Canada. There were like 2 different trails that people could take, but the rule was like you had to have 1 ton of materials, and that ranged from equipment to food to clothing to miscellaneous items. Like if you did not have that, you would not be allowed into Canada and therefore into Alaska. She got you episode, and the next episode is where they messed up the story a little bit, because you go front. We got to hunt down the killer, and then the next episode they're like, I gotta get more money. Yeah. It was like, it had its nice little like touches of like silly humor in there compared to like stop, go, than like the other seasons had. I can kind of get you there. This was the view of the little like river that was by the dredge. Not super much to see, but like seeing the mountains here and all the trees and the evergreens they had was really nice to see. Almost drank all my tea. Oh, and then because we were on a Disney cruise, what they like to do is they like to fold the towels into like animals for you, which I have always loved when they do that. So this is my Quagsire plush that I took with me. And then our housekeeper folded our blanket into the shape of a bear, and they left us 2 little chocolates. So I have a couple photos of the towel animals that our housekeeper made, but like every night, our housekeeper took the blue blanket and folded it into a new animal each and every night. So I don't have all of them in here, but I have a couple in here that I took. Yeah, Quagsire. I got Quagsire in Japan, and he's the cuddliest little guy. I love him so much. Now I want to get the Clodsire version of him as well, because there's also a Clodsire plush in the same style as his Quagsire, but I do want to get him. You need the ground variant from Purple Scarlet. Yeah, Clodsire. Yeah, I do need to get a Clodsire. I saw a short where they said anybody who's heard of JoJo, they're up to no good. Me? Up to no good? No, but I know JoJo and I'm not up to any no good. I think it's wild that Shigechi and I love both die in the same order as they were. I know, poor Shigechi. I mean, I didn't like him, but poor Shigechi. Just died in the game. No, just die, no. Anybody who has a beard. Oh, yeah, and I don't have any facial hair. No, I did misread that. I was like, wait a minute. This is the day we were in Juneau, and we got to see some really pretty sights in Juneau. This was one of the rivers we were crossing when we went to do our hike in Juneau. And the hike in Juneau was really good, although it was really tiring by the end of the day, because we did about 8 miles, and a lot of it was all uphill. So it was like, oh, my legs, oh, everything hurts. But yeah, it really was uphill for the most part. It was like, oh no. Hi, Silverheart. Happy Thursday. I hope we're having a good one today. Don't you worry, you'll get your streak back. Don't you worry, you're gonna get it back. Joseph was only 62. He's only 62. Only 62. Sorry. That's crazy, he was only 62. Wild. Hi, Beep Boop. Happy Thursday! I hope you're having a good one today. Welcome in. Araki did eventually redesign Shigechi though, but all they changed was give them. I don't like Shigechi, sorry, but I don't like Shigechi. I just don't. Hearts for you. Thank you, people. Thank you. It's wonderful to see and hear you again, honey bun. I hope you feel better sooner rather than later. Thank you, Silverheart. I've been doing a lot better now than I've been the past couple of days, although I'm still not 100%. I do have a little bit of shortness of breath from talking because I haven't talked this much since I've been sick, so I just realized like, oh wow, I kind of am a little bit short of breath. And all the congestion's kind of gone from my head to my chest. And my throat's just a little bit scratchy, but I've been doing a lot better compared to before. Hopefully by next week I'm back to full speed. Oh yeah, this was probably one of my favorite parts of the trip, was this really gorgeous waterfall that we saw on our hike. Like, it was so pretty. I love waterfalls. Waterfalls are so pretty to look at. And just like hearing the rushing water, just nothing else, just hearing the water is like, it's such a really calming noise. Hearts for you. Yay, hearts! I think that's kind of his charm. Everybody hates him, but there's like a lovable undertone about him. Yeah, but not for me. I don't like him. I bring some lovely sourdough bread as an offering. We love sourdough! Sourdough's delicious! Thank you for the gift! Do like me some good old sourdough bread. Here's another picture of the waterfall. This one is a little bit behind some trees, but same waterfall. I got quite a lot of pictures of the waterfall. Water surprisingly loud when there's a lot in one place. Yeah! But just like, there were like not that many people around us either, so it was just like hearing all of the rushing water was a cool experience. And then here's another picture of the waterfall where you can see kind of like the pool where it was dumping from, and then down the rocks it was dumping into another pool, and then to a larger pool past that. Like, I found the scariest enemy of JoJo even stronger than not John Rod. All the other JoJo villains are the enemy. Who is more stronger than John Rod? I thought John Rod was the strongest JoJo stand of all time. And yes, more waterfall. You're gonna be seeing a lot of waterfall pics because I took a lot of waterfall pics. I like this one because even though we weren't like super close to the waterfall, the zoom on my camera made the photo look super clear, or at least I think it's super clear. So I really like seeing that, like, just look at the water. Look at how pretty it is. It's so good. The JoJo mobile game progressive bar is evil. Oh, this was another view of the mountains on our hike. Just seeing, it was super misty in the morning, but by the afternoon it got a little bit less misty, but it's still there, but just less misty. But like how tall the mountains were, and just seeing all of the trees and the foliage, it is so beautiful. It's like a once in a lifetime view. You think you're loaded in, but wham! Wamu's gotcha now! How dare he? Oh, and then we crossed a bridge to get to another part of the trail, and we saw this really pretty river. This was I don't know if this river was connected to the waterfall, or if this was just a separate river. It might have been connected further down the path, but this river was really pretty. We took a couple pictures like on the bridge itself. This was looking over one side of the bridge, and this was looking over the other side of the bridge. So kind of similar, but very, very pretty bridge. Very pretty river water with the rocks and everything. And even the trees around it, it just felt really good. No, not Wamu, just Wham. Oh, just Wham? Oh, I thought you meant like Wamu, like the Pillar Man. And this picture was when we got to kind of like the top point of the trail before we stopped to turn back, because we hiked up a lot. We hiked up a lot. It was a lot. We were quite tired, so we didn't go the full way. We didn't do the full trail because there was quite a lot of trails that branched off into other trails. So we got to like a point, like a tall point, and then we stopped. And then we turned back around, but this was one of the points that we saw, like one of the last points that we saw. But just seeing the mist covering down from the mountains was cool. The airplane trip was very long. Our airplane trip was, so we had connecting flights. So I think overall in the plane, it was about, if I total up both of the plane rides, probably close to like 6.5, 7 hours. It was about 6.5, 7 hours, but we went backwards in time. So I'm from Eastern time zone, and we went back to Pacific time. So we went 3 hours back in time, which was like, oh, going back in time, oh no. I've been back in time so many times. My internal clock is still a little messed up, but I'm still working on getting it back to normal. I think because I won't be traveling anymore, I'll be a little bit more back to normal. But yeah, I would say probably about 7-hour plane ride, probably about. I hear there's Inuits in Alaska. I don't think we had seen any because we were only in a small portion of Alaska. But there might be on like mainland Alaska. Mainland, I think. But we didn't see any. Before I go on, what's the next picture? Oh, this is the crab shack we took. I will be right back, and then I'll talk about the crab shack that we saw. We had Alaskan king crab, which was really good, but I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. Puzzle, we're all good. I am now out of tea. No more tea for me. But now crab! Yeah, we had crabs in Alaska. Oh crab! Oh crab! Oh crab! Yeah, we had crab. We went to. They recommended going to this place called Tracy's King Crab Shack. When I tell you, the price for crabs is crazy. When I hear Brio's best Joseph, oh no. I'm probably not gonna be able to give you my best with my current voice. But I could try. I bet you're doing the Rumi chug, the kimbap down her throat with the, oh, the food. I can't even begin to tell you about the food. I will get to that, but I have a couple of pictures of the food that we had. It was so good. The food was really good. So, Alaskan king crab. So this crab shack had 4 different types of crab that you could choose from. You could choose from Dungeness crab, which is like the most plentiful. You could choose snow crab, which is a little more higher end, but still kind of plentiful. You could choose golden king crab, which is a more popular brand and there is more of it in Alaska. Or you could get the red king Alaskan crab, which is like the most rare kind of crab, but the most delicious. We got 1 crab leg and I'm curious. How much do you think one crab leg would cost? How much do you think it would cost for one king red crab Alaskan crab leg? How much? Created some of the deadliest. No, I did not go out fishing on the boat to go catch crab. I don't know if I could do that. That seems a little epic for me. When I tell you the Alaskan king crab, the red Alaskan king crab was good, it was super good. And that was my first time having crab. I never had crab before this. It was like the top of the line crab. Like this is like the best crab you can get. $20? That's a pretty good guess, Anybody else have a guess for how much one crab leg, one king crab, Alaskan crab leg would cost? Hi, Epic Toaster. Happy Thursday. If you're having a good one today, welcome in. This one crab leg that we got, $90. 90 for one crab leg. But it was the top of the line crab. So red Alaskan king crab is the best kind of crab that you can get in any part of the world. It was really good, but people were getting buckets of crab leg. And if one leg was $90, I can only imagine how much a bucket was. Like, we were looking at the menu and we're like, what? Like a whole bucket, like a 6-leg bucket was like, what's 90 times 6? Like $500 for 6 crab legs. It's like, that's a lot. You gotta try Maryland blue crab. I do. Now that I've tried crab, now I'm gonna try more crab. You gotta try more crab. I thought it was good. I liked it. Is that the one? Are those ones like where you get the whole crab and you have to break it open with a hammer, or is that similar to crab legs where you just cut them with the tool? I got to keep my tool. My tool was cute. It looked like a crab claw. So I got to keep that as a souvenir. I was like, yay, crab claw. But this was my first time having crab, and I thought it was pretty good. I liked it. 10, I don't know if it was 10 out of 10. I'd say 9 out of 10. Because we had like a butter dipping sauce with it, and that was pretty good. I like the crab cakes that we got with it. I think those were really good. You can use tools, but most people use their hands to get it out. I feel like I would cut myself on the shell. Yeah, they gave us a tool to cut open the crab with. So I got to keep my tool because it looked cute and I liked it. Oh, and then also in Juneau, they told us the story about this statue. So this statue was dedicated to a dog that would welcome in cruise ships on the dock of Juneau. I don't remember the dog's name, however. But the dog waited at the docks like every single day to welcome in cruise ships and boats. And she would bark whenever they would come into port. So they dedicated a statue to the dog whenever the dog passed. And now the statue's on the boardwalk, always welcoming in travelers from cruise ships and boats whenever they come to visit Juneau. If you like crab cakes, Maryland is gonna kick Alaska's butt, and that's my, ooh, I do like the crab cakes were pretty good. I did like the crab cakes. Maybe I gotta go travel to Maryland to get crab cakes now. Yeah, but the dog was so cute. Let me see. Oh, Patsy Ann was her name. Patsy Ann was the name of the dog. Yeah, so I got to take a photo with Patsy Ann. Really cute. And then this was a view of, they kind of had an incline where you would go to this building here and you would take like a tram from this building all the way up to the top of the hill in Juneau. Unfortunately, they weren't operational when we were there. I think they were down for the season, but it was really cool because this this mountain is not a short mountain. It's a very tall mountain. It's very tall. So just imagining the distance from the boardwalk, which was almost sea level, all the way up to the top of that mountain. That's a long ride. That's a long time. Also, fun fact is you can only get to Juneau via boat or via airplane. You can't get to Juneau via a bus or a car or a train because Juneau is pretty much like in the middle of like the water. So you can only get there by like seaplane or by boat. We got there by boat. Hi Hardy! Happy Thursday! Hope you're having a good one today. Welcome in. Yeah, we're going over some Alaskan photos that we took on my vacation. It was really cool seeing Alaska. I had a really good time. This picture, this is the day we were in Ketchikan, and this is a photo from the top of the boat, looking over and seeing some of the mountains and also some of the little islands with the trees. And this is off the front of the boat when we were in Ketchikan. There were quite a few boats in the port along with us, like a lot of smaller boats. So I think Ketchikan was more of a port town where like a lot of like smaller boats were there and not just like the big ships. But this is a view off of the front, almost the front of the boat. It's like the top deck of the boat that we were on. And then while we were in Ketchikan, we got to go and visit a native tribe village. So we got to see and learn the history of some of the totem poles that they had at the reserve. And we also got to see a traditional Native American dance routine, which was really fascinating. So this was the clan house that we were in, and they were known as the Beaver Clan. You can see like the stage that they had and like the totem poles that they had. They also had these in the back of the room as well. And then you had some of the performers would come around the back of the stage, and also some kind of peek their heads through the little hole in the middle. But they did a couple of dance routines for us, which was really interesting to watch and see how the natives would perform these dances and what they would perform them for. I'm afraid of being in a boat. Do you get seasick terror? I was worried about getting seasick on the boat, but I really didn't feel the water and the waves as much, so I was okay. Gracie said she'll never watch Dan to Dan, but now she watches Dan. Now she watches Dan to Dan. Don't say clan house. Wanna go get? No. This was okay. This was a traditional clan house for the Native American group that was there for the reserve that we were on. So we learned a little bit about like the history of the clan and how the clan came to be, and also a little bit of like kind of how the totem poles were constructed, as well as like how the clan kind of died out. Our tour guide didn't touch much upon it, but there was another tour guide telling stories of how like religious missionaries from like the lower 48 states came up to Alaska to try to convert like the natives to like their religion, so like Catholicism or whatever religion they practiced, which was more so like a Christianity. And basically like what they did to kind of like drive the people away, and kind of like their clan kind of died out because of the big push to convert people. And it was kind of sad seeing, like, hearing that, like hearing like this rich history of these native people kind of died out because people were forcing their own opinions and ideals upon them when they can't just live their own lives and do their own things. Like, that was really sad to hear, because it was like, why was history like that? That's not cool. Oh, is that the fear of the ocean? I forget what thalassophobia. A strong and persistent fear of deep open bodies of water. Oh, do you just not like them, Tara? In America, that word means something different. Oh yeah, I know. I mean, Alaska is America. And it meant just what it meant there. Fear of the deep, yeah, fear of like deep open bodies of water. I just looked it up. The cat, non-bread, it's non-bread, I love non-bread. This was one of the smaller totem poles on the clan site. They had like a little orca here, but it also has an owl on the top. And each totem pole has a set story to talk about. This one we didn't ask about. They had some larger totem poles that they told us the stories behind those, which was really cool to hear. And then we went to a lumberjack show. So there were like 2 teams competing, and they were doing like different lumberjack things. Like they were saying who could chop the wood log the fastest, who could cut a wood cookie the fastest, who could climb up this tall pole and back down the fastest. Like they were pretty cool. Just seeing them chop wood, and they had like axes, but then they also had like chainsaws. So like a little dangerous, but still pretty cool to see. Catch again.
I have an idea, Bree. What if we convince people to start a cult of bread?
What?
I mean church of bread, yeah that.
What?
Oh, and I blown up the church oven while you were gone as the plus highs were teaching me how to play Texas Hold'em.
What? How do you blow up the oven while playing Texas Hold'em? You don't need the oven for Texas Hold'em. What were you doing with the oven? Were you trying to make snacks? And did it go well and then it blew up? Where did you get cards to play Texas Hold'em anyway? Did the plushies bring them? Did Rabbit give the plushies cards to play games with? I thought they were gonna play Go Fish. They were making brownies and they got the plushies. Oh, Father, how could you get the plushies sick? No! You can't get people sick. Being sick's not good.
Also, we ordered 60 pizzas on your credit card while you were gone and then put sushi on top of all of them and frozen yogurt and fed them to the East Monster and some for ourselves.
Why did it? So that's what that mysterious charge was on my credit card. I was wondering, like, who do I need to put a freeze on my credit card? Who's using my bank account? Who got a hold of my bank? Using my bank account for your own needs and not even asking. That's rude. But ask next time. Gotta ask before you do things. And why would you put yogurt on pizza? Why would you put sushi on pizza? No, that reminds me of the weird food combo that Emily told us when they tried making sushi pizza in Brazil. No. It's like a savory yogurt. Dairy and sushi do not go well together. How did you not get a stomach ache? I don't know how you did it. I would, because that's a really messed up food combo. I gave them cards, but the plushies got sick from the brownie. Oh, it was undercooked brownies. And the pizza, they can't be eating that stuff. I don't know. I didn't know what they're not allowed to eat. I wasn't here. I was away. Father's only can survive. Lucy can survive. I don't even know how old Father is. How old is Father? I was listening, I'm just playing right now. You're good, Tara. All good. I hope the game's going well. Oh, we also saw this fun bear statue. I thought it was made of metal at first, because it looks like it was made of like brass or something. But actually touching it, it was just made of plastic. I was disappointed. Father follows the rules of anime old, where he can be looking like any age you want, but he's actually like 2,000 years old. They can't eat anything that's not fully organic. Organic? They can eat wood and stone. Oh, so things that come straight from the earth, they can eat, but none of that processed stuff, right? I wonder if Susie Q is still mad at Joseph. Probably. Probably. Oh, and then we took a class on how to fold the towels, like how the housekeeping staff folds the towels. So I made a swan. It's not a very good swan, but I made an attempt to make a towel swan. So I wanted to know how to fold towels like how the housekeeping staff does, because they always look so cute. Yes, nothing like bread or they get tummy aches. Okay, that I noted. Father, remember that. Don't feed the plushies anything that's non-organic. It wasn't Joseph's choice to abandon Josuke, he just didn't know he existed. Yeah, it was Joseph's choice to also cheat on his wife, which he shouldn't have done. Joseph. That's bad. Oh yeah, I was talking about the food earlier. The food on the boat was really good. So one night I had beef Wellington, which I was like, I feel like Gordon Ramsay eating beef Wellington. So I had a beef Wellington and some veggies, which was really good. But we also found it on the cruise. So like our meals, our dinners, were like you could get an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert. So you get like a 3-course meal. We learned that you could get doubles of things. So like if you saw 2 appetizers that you really liked, you could be like, oh, can I get these 2 appetizers? And then this entree and this dessert? And they were like, yeah. I was like, I can order double stuff? So some nights, I think I ordered 2 appetizers. And some nights I ordered 2 desserts because sometimes the menu items sounded really good and I couldn't just pick just one. So I picked a couple things and I kind of splurged a little bit on my diet, but that's okay because it was a vacation. To be fair, we don't know what the context of that situation other than he met Tomoko when she was in college and they did the deed beyond that. We don't know nothing else. But my theory is the Dio influence made him cheat. You think Dio made him? You think he did? But why? He could have been a faithful man, but he wasn't. He cheated on his wife. It was bad. Also, Jonathan has the highest body count even after his death. Yeah, because of Dio! Because Dio took over his body! Dio took off his head and put his own head on Jonathan's body. A body snatcher. What the heck? Sorry. Hi, Xander. Happy Thursday. I hope you're having a good one today. Welcome in. This was another one of the animals that the housekeeping staff folded our blanket into. Sorry about that. This time they made a crab and they made little chocolates they gave us as the eyes for the crab, which I thought was really, really cute. I was like, ah, it's so cute. And then this was a view from one of the balconies in the actual cruise ship. And this was like the lobby area. So because we were on a Disney cruise, the Disney cruise was themed around Disney movies. So one of the restaurants we ate in was called Triton's, which was a Little Mermaid themed restaurant. And that was like the headliner for the boat. And they said the top piece was supposed to look like sea flowers that you would look at the ocean floor. But it was like we were on the ocean floor looking up. So like all of the carpeting looked like it was like water and bubbles. So that's what like we were on the seafloor looking up at the top of the ocean or towards the top of the ocean. So it's like, oh, I get it. So that was a really cool view. And then when we got back from the cruise, we went to an aquarium in Vancouver for a day because we were in Vancouver for one day. So I got this really pretty photo of just like the sun coming through the trees, and I always really like taking photos of nature. Nature photos are super fun. I always liked taking photos of like clouds growing up and just how the sun reflects off of different things like the sky or the leaves or different objects around. And so I added this one in here because I like this one. I can answer, I'm afraid of the ocean, lakes, and even some rivers. What about like, what about like a bathtub or like a pool? How do you feel about those, Terror? It's Dio. This man is the same man that will lie about your girlfriend cheating, but it was him that forced his nature on your girlfriend, and then he makes it your problem for the rest of it. It was me, Dio. I need to share this animation I made of Iggy to you. Iggy. Oh, they had some really pretty jellyfish exhibits at the aquarium we were at. This one, I was like, man, this one looks like it came out of National Geographic or like Animal Planet. Like, this one looks pretty good. I like this one. And then here's a bunch of moon jellies that we had, and one big circular tank. And then here's a little seal. Here's a little seal guy. He was very fun. He was just chilling, getting some sun along the water, along the little pool that he had. Pools and similars are okay to me. Has to be big places. Okay, so pool is okay, but pond is not okay. Okay. What's your favorite Joe Bro? Mwahaha. Caesar, obviously. Obviously, my favorite Italian blonde. My favorite. Well, I'll take a look at it after stream, Justin. And then this is our last photo. This is our photo from the dock when we were back in Vancouver, just looking out at the ocean again. Because we actually got to watch, we got off the boat Monday. We went to the aquarium and did some other things. And then later on, we watched the boat go back out into the water to start the next cruise, which was kind of nice, just seeing like, bye boat, bye, I'll miss you. But just one last look of Vancouver before we left. I was also sad I didn't get a cool stamp in my passport from Vancouver. Like when I went to Japan, I got a really cool like stamp in my passport to show I was in Japan. But I didn't get a stamp from Canada. I was a little sad that I didn't get a stamp from Canada. So now I at least still have the one stamp. She also likes the other Italian blonde, but we're not gonna tell her what happened. We're not gonna say anything. We're not gonna say anything. Hey, you should say Brielle went on a cruise ship to get nutrients. Yay! I did get a sweatshirt from Alaska because you always gotta get some kind of clothing while you're away on a trip. So I did get a hoodie, and I did get a shirt from the Disney boat as well. And I got a couple other small trinkets too. But it was a really good time. I really liked it. It was very, very nice. But that is what I have to share for tonight. That is all I have to share. Now let me be big, and I'll go on the boat. Father, go on the boat. Father, get up there. Videos don't affect me too much, more like the real thing. Oh, okay. So videos of oceans and bigger bodies of water are okay. But if you were actually there in person to see the thing, then it would matter. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Just like seeing it in a picture is one thing, and then actually like living it out and like seeing it in real life is a little bit different. I was taking a drink of my water because my straw wasn't reaching it in my big metal tumbler that I have. I was like, you had a really amazing trip, so happy you shared with us. Thank you, Hardy! It was a really good time. Now, if I just didn't get sick, I would say it was a really great vacation. But that's okay. Slowly getting better compared to when I first started getting sick, but I definitely will be resting my throat. I'm resting my voice the next couple of days, so I'm gonna try not to talk too much, because I know tonight I talked a lot. But I might rest up a little bit. What I might do is I'm debating on streaming tomorrow just seeing how my voice is for tomorrow. But I would like to stream on Sunday, like at our normal time. So I'm thinking, because I didn't put out a schedule this week, because I wasn't sure when I was going to be able to stream because of getting sick. But tentatively, we will be streaming tomorrow night around our normal time, and then on Sunday, so tomorrow night at like 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then Sunday around 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so like afternoon on Sunday, but then evening tomorrow night. We'll probably be playing games that we've played before, so tomorrow I'm thinking we'll play Hell Maiden, and then Sunday we'll play some Pacopia, because it's been a little bit since I played Pacopia on the channel, and I have a confession to make. I did play a little bit of Pacopia while I was away, so there are some things that I've done that you guys did not get to see. I did see the DLC is out and it is downloaded on my game. I have not touched the DLC. That is something that I have not touched. I have not done some of the bigger plot points in the game. I know the betrayal. I know, but Pacopia was so much fun and I wanted to play while I was away because I was bored on the plane. I'm sorry. But I will go through all that I've done while I was not playing Pacopia on stream because of the copious amounts of traveling I've done. I needed something to preoccupy my time on the plane. I expected this from Father, not from you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I'm apologizing in advance before we even play the game because you don't even know what I've done. You don't even know. That's why I'm apologizing now. So you're aware that when we play Pacopia, ow, my head, that some things have changed compared to the last time that we played.
Bread.
Good. Bread is good.
Give it to me.
Come on, I can make bread with it. Bread. I love bread. Bread is good. Hey, and then don't forget, we got a couple of small announcements while I figure out who we're gonna raid. Our merch campaign has about 2 more weeks left. If you are interested in getting any merch from Uwu Market, the link is in the chat. We've got apparel, we've got some acrylic sandies, we've got some, what else do we have? Some stickers, we got keychain, we got some good stuff. Thank you for the headband. And then also we have our, if I could type, that would be great. We have our Waifu Cup campaign that is also about 2 weeks left. We do need 20 orders for the Waifu Cup to be put into production. We are almost at halfway. But if you are interested in getting either a Waifu Cup, you can use code BREAD for 15% off your order. They do ship internationally. Merch ships internationally as well from Uwu Market. VT Horizons does not ship internationally as of yet. But if you get anything from the Uwu Market drop for our 2-year anniversary, you will get, that will ship internationally. So just letting you know, those are about, you have 2 weeks left to order your church merch, or else it's gone forever. It's gone forever. So I'm letting you know now. You better get your church merch before it's too late. Because once it's gone, it's not coming back. It's not coming back, so get it now. Bugger now. Bugger. But let's see who we can send everybody off to tonight. Let's see. It's gone for an eternity. It's gone for an eternity. It will be gone. It'll be Thanos snap. Snap. And then it's gone. And then it'll be gone. Hi Lisa! Happy Saturday, happy Thursday! If you're having a good one tonight. Hi. I suggest your dinner should be frittatas, but I already had dinner tonight. Maybe another night though. If it'll all be eaten by the plushie. Yeah, the plushies are gonna eat all the merch unless you go get it now. Ow, ass my head. Make sure you go get your Waifu Cup. Make sure you go get your church merch. Because you got 2 weeks left. So once it's gone forever. But if we get 20 orders for the waifu cup, they will be put into production, which is super nice. We need about 14 left, and then it'll be put in production. So make sure you go get your waifu cup with bread on it. It's a good time. Good time. Father Bread just stole my phone. Father Bread is not doing his job while I was away, and it was using napalm, and it was going to casinos while I was away. If the PNG is working, I will test it out and let you know, Justin. We hired the flushes to make sure they're recycled properly. Yay, everything will be recycled naturally. Everything will be processed with no harm to the environment because we love our environment, we love nature. No harm shall become of the earth. Gosh darn it, Father Bread. It's always Father Bread. I'm fat. Thank you for the have fat day. Hi. Happy Thursday. I hope you're having a good one. But now let me see who's playing games tonight. Maybe I can send y'all over to let's see, it's quite a few people. Maybe we'll send you over to oh, it looks like Raven, Sketchy, and Gabby are doing a big one collab tonight. That sounds fun. Let's go watch some silly fun between two pretty ladies. Also, hope you're doing alright, Brother Brad, and that your voice gets better soon. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much. I've been doing better than I have been the past couple of days. My voice is still just kind of garbage though, but hopefully it gets better. I'm hoping that it gets better here soon. But let me go start the raid up, and then we can send y'all over on to Sketchy and Gabby. They are super lovely people. Please make sure you go and show them some love. They're both really talented artists. They make really pretty art. I'm thinking of getting art from them at some point in the future because their art is really good. But make sure you go show them some love because they're super sweet and they're amazing people and I love them to bits. But tentatively, tomorrow we will stream at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Sunday we will stream at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because I did not put a schedule out. So just letting you know, be prepared for tomorrow for stream and be prepared for Sunday for stream. Thank you for streaming, Bree. It's good to have you back. It's good to be back, even if my voice is a little scraggly right now. It is good to be back. I miss you all very much. I'm so happy I got to see you all tonight. But until next time, dear Fallopers, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Thursday, and I will see you all tomorrow night for Max. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye.